Testing, testing. Is it working? What did I just do? That was an accident. No, what just happened? Okay. Oh, there we go. It is working. Okay. Okay. Say less. Say less. All right. Cool. 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 Gotta check. Let me check Twitch real quick. Oh, we up, baby. Hold on. I must be up somewhere else too. Why can I still hear myself? What is happening right now? Oh, duh. Duh. There we go. Okay. All right. Hey, what's good, everybody? This is a different type of live stream. Let me change my followers because people keep following and are subscribing and unsubscribing. Bruh, what is y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing, bro? Huh? Like, why are you unsubscribing? What did I do to y'all? It's hurting my feelings, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I can't get to 1,000 if we keep going back and forth. But it's all good. It's straight. It's straight. Anyways, yeah, man. We about to check out. We about to just chill, vibe, all that good stuff. I seen a video from I seen this video that PokeRev posted, and I wanted to react to it because I feel like he pretty much gonna say what I've been wanting to say about the TCG, the Pokemon TCG, and everything about that. Because if you didn't know, when I first started this channel, all my content was based around the TCG, man. Like Pokemon card opening packs. I don't play the actual game or nothing like that. I literally just like to collect the cards because the cards look dope to me. But yeah, man, most of my content was centered around that. Uh, and I had to pivot to streaming, which I actually am in love with. So, shouts out to that. But uh, yeah, man, it just got so expensive, bro. Like the TCG has gotten so expensive nowadays. It's just hard to keep up with the sets that they release. So we really about. I'm just about to just start the video. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't missing nothing, Jose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh snap! And I got a super chat up there, man. My boy donated $1. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We starting to stream off right. Y'all let me know if I start lagging. All right, my internet been acting up all week, bro. It's kind of frustrating. It's kind of frustrating. All right. Oh, hold on. Hold on, real quick. Here we go. All right. There we go. We should still be good, man. Let me make sure I'm straight, man. How's everybody? How you been doing, Jose? You been straight? I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute, bro. Where you been at? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What y'all been up to, man? I gotta pull this up real quick. Make sure I'm straight. All right, give me 1 second, bro. My bad. My bad, fam. I don't know what's happening right now. All right. Anyways, what's going on, Benny? My boy Big Ben. My boy Benny, boy. What's up? You good, fam? What's going on, chat? What's going on? What's going on, Twitch? All my people on Twitch. What's going on, bro? All right. Let's lock in. Let me turn that down a little bit. Appreciate the light, Benny. Appreciate the light, man. All right, let's get this video started, man. Cause like I said, I feel like he gonna hit some points. I feel like I've been wanting to talk about, bro. Been wanting to talk about. Can y'all hear it?
Okay, so I've been sitting here for a while trying to figure out how to
Here we go.
articulate my words and just to explain exactly how I feel about everything that's going on in the hobby right now, everything that's going on with Pokemon cards in 2025, and I'm scared for the hobby. I'm scared for the hobby. I'm afraid for.
What my boy say? I've been good, just chilling at home, and my dad got to Mexico safe, but he's still a little sick. Mm. Prayers up for your father, man. Hope he gets better soon.
The average Pokemon fan enthusiast, and I'm scared for the players of the game. I'm going to explain everything in detail in this video, and just to throw it out there, this is just my personal opinion on the matter. You can have your own opinion. This is my opinion. Do not take it as fact, but I feel like I need to get this out there. I feel like I need to make this video
Oh my
because
gosh, hurry up,
this is
man.
really important to me, and I'm sure it's important to a lot of people, especially people that are involved in the Pokemon card hobby right now. So what we're seeing, what's going on is Pokemon cards are booming, right? And it's happened over the last 3 months, I want to say. It's progressively getting more and more intense. And I think we're in a bad situation right now with Pokemon cards. There's no way to sugarcoat it. I think this is bad, and I know a lot of people agree with that. But I want to get into more of why I feel like that. I want to explain a little bit, and hopefully there's a positive outlook on this for the future. But I think that we have to play our cards right. At the end of the day, we have to get our voices out there, let it be known that this is an issue and that we need.
First of all, most definitely, man. You know, I feel you, Jose. I feel you, man. Gotta keep them in your prayers, bro. Second of all, yes, man. This hobby has been messing me up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Financially, man, Pokemon is probably one of the most expensive hobbies in America. I mean, unless your hobby is like collecting cars, in that case. But for like the average person who makes under 100,000 a year, this hobby is probably one of the most expensive.
To figure out how to resolve this. So where do we start? So let's start back in 2016. 2016, there was a big boom with Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go came out. The app was hugely successful. There were so many people playing the game. You could see, like, literally your grandma was probably going around playing Pokemon Go, or your mom, or, like, your uncle, or, like, anybody. Like, realistically, there were so many people that were playing Pokemon Go. And that got a lot more people back into the Pokemon, the hobby as a whole. It got people back into the card game. It got people back into the video games. It just got people back into Pokemon again. It was a really big catalyst at the time to pull people back into this franchise, which is the biggest media franchise literally in the world. Like, it is ridiculous how much money Pokemon brings in. And 2016 was huge. I mean, I myself got into Pokemon again at that time. Now, I collected as a kid back in the 90s, of course, when Pokemon was first released, and I played the game and I collected for probably, I want to say, 3 solid years. I was super into it. And like a lot of kids at the time, you got a little bit older, whatever. It just
Exactly.
was something that got pushed to the side.
Yep.
A lot of people did stay with it, though, but, it was a big hype phase back when it first came out. And a lot of people thought it was just a temporary fad. They thought Pokemon was just going to be this fad, and it was going to end. It didn't end. It's kept going for decades at this point, and we saw that it's just ballooned into this crazy, crazy, ridiculous thing right now in 2025. But anyway, 2016, everybody was getting back into it, and it was a big bump in
Bro, when I tell you, man, when I so I was Well, I was how old was I when I first started getting into? I think I was maybe like fourth or fifth grade when I first got into Pokemon, bro. And I played I collected cards. I was what Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff, all the way until I was like I want to say sixth or seventh grade or something like that, right? And then of course your boy started liking girls and shit, and that like he said pushed to the side, right? And then I would say around 2010, 2011. When did Soul Silver come out? When Pokemon Soul Silver came out, I think I had just graduated high school. Uh, and all my friends had picked up the game again. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know people was still playing Pokemon. So I kind of got back into it for a little bit, but then of course fell off because I was still pursuing women, and that wasn't really a cool hobby to have, at the time. Still, I mean, it's still kind of, whatever. But, anyways, then I took a break, and then one of my homies started collecting cards again, and I was like, damn, I ain't bought Pokemon cards in a minute. I ain't bought Pokemon cards in a minute, bro. I was like, I'll buy a pack or two. You know what I'm saying? What's it gonna hurt? And then I like pulled like one of like the rarest cards that everybody was looking for. It was the Mewtwo alternate artwork for the Pokemon Go set. I had pulled it. It was like one of the hardest cards to pull, and I didn't know what it was. I was just like, shit, whatever. I was like, hey, cool. I got me a Mewtwo, whatever. And I showed him. He was like, bro, that's like one of the rarest cards that you can get, man. I've been trying to get that card for forever. I was like, oh, for real? Wow. And then I was hooked ever since. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been hooked ever since. That's why Nintendo made Pokemon games. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I had so far I think for like two you can look if you look through my channel, you'll see when my journey started. Nigga, my journey started about 2 years ago. 3 years ago. It's probably 3 years now. We in 2025, so yeah. But and then I think the middle of last year is when I kind of stopped and I switched to like live streaming. Just because it was getting so expensive, like the price of everything was going up. The ETBs were going up. The booster boxes was going up. The single packs were going up. Man, I was like, bro, like, I don't know if it's even worth it anymore. Like, to be honest with you, But I would love to go back to it, but it has to make sense. Or it has to be like a secondary. It has to be a secondary part of my channel. It can't be the main part anymore because it was getting to become a little bit too much. But anyways, yeah, man. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna let him, get his shit off. But I'm definitely gonna step in every now and then because that is what reacting is.
Popularity. And I remember people were really, vintage was going up. That was a big thing. Modern was really, it wasn't anything crazy. Like Modern was selling, but boxes like Evolution, stuff like that, they were still whatever, $90 a box or something like that. You could go on Amazon, you could literally buy as many as you wanted. Modern was not getting a crazy boost like that. So after 2016, it cooled off a bit, and then I was still doing my thing, right? I was still opening cards. We were doing breaks. We were doing content. We were having fun with Pokemon in general. So many people were.
Mind you, 2016, I was not nowhere near Pokemon, bro. I was focused. I was focused on my cooking career. I'm a chef. I'm pretty sure y'all heard me say that before. I'm a chef. Um, Yeah, I was focused on that. I think I had started. I think I went to culinary school in 2016, so I really wasn't even focused on none of this at all in 2016. I didn't get into Pokemon until after the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, this he has a whole different experience than I do.
able to buy any set they really wanted in Modern. Like it was not a big deal to purchase any set. I mean, Evolution or Evolving Skies was you could just pick it up. I mean, everything was just it was MSRP or whatever. But 2021 and 21 hit, and with everything going on in the world, with COVID, with people getting into opening packs in videos and content, and just social media in general was exploding. TikTok was becoming a thing. Short form content was blowing up. And
Yep.
what happened was we
That's when
had
I came
a
along.
ton of people jump into Pokemon cards for all these different reasons that snowballed together.
Sure, boy.
There's a lot of different catalysts that happened at the same time then, and they just kind of was like throwing gasoline on the fire. And in 2021, in the beginning of 2022, there was another huge, massive boom. And
That's me.
I
That's
feel
when I
like it
came
was
in.
more specifically based off of vintage Pokemon cards. But there was a lot of modern. We saw stuff like Champion's Path being sold out. We saw Vivid Voltage blowing up. But it was never to the levels of what we're experiencing right now. So after 2021, 2022, it started to cool off again. And it cooled off for a couple years, I feel like. And now we got to the end of 2024, and all of a sudden there's just more chatter about Pokemon cards. There's more talks about just modern sets in general. And then we had Surging Sparks. I feel like Surging Sparks was a really big catalyst for people getting back in. And we saw Surging
Bro, oh my gosh, that he just reminded me. So mind you, I wanted to get, I want to get back to opening packs, right? And so Surgeon Sparks, I thought was gonna be like my way back into it, because I was like, shit, that's a set I actually really want to open up. You know what I mean? And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. Tell me why I go to every store. I go to GameStop. I go to Target. I go to Walmart. I go to all these other places. I go to regular, card shops that aren't, franchises, and they are sold out of everything, bro. Everything Surgeon Sparks, dog. Everything Surgeon Sparks. And then I go back 3 weeks later and try to see if they had anything, and the only thing they had was this box right here that I still have not opened up yet. Oh my gosh. I still have not opened up yet. Hold on, let me see if I can. I still have not been able to open. I can open it up, but I just been, I've been hesitant because this. First of all, that box was expensive as hell, dog. That box was so expensive. So I was, I'm just, I'm in a rock, between a rock and a hard place right now, because I love opening cards. I love live streaming too, but I want to combine both of them on this channel. You know what I'm saying? And do different stuff so I can grow as a YouTuber. And yeah, man. I mean, it's just tough, man. It kind of sucks that the price of everything is going up, dog. Like,
Sparks right out the gate.
terrible,
$150
terrible,
a
man.
box, $175, $200, $220. I think we're now at what, like $230 for a booster box of Surging Sparks.
Ain't no
And
way.
I mean, don't get me wrong, this set is good, but it's not insane. It's not like there's no reason why it should be a $300 booster box. I mean, well, whatever, $230 booster box. But we're seeing that. We're seeing this massive craze of people buying boxes, and right now, it almost feels like there is this sort of like new outlook on modern Pokemon cards as this huge investment vehicle. And you know what? And I'm not blaming any single person or any single group of, I guess, people that are jumping into Pokemon, but I will say the investing side of this, there's no one way to slice this or to say this, but the investing side of this is really, really blowing this whole thing up with people buying the boxes, the sealed product. It almost feels like, to me, like these are new cryptocurrencies that are being released. Like booster boxes are like new forms of crypto that drop, and people are just buying them up. And it's almost like a box that's under $200 is like this great value or this great like investment vehicle for people right now.
Yeah, that's oh my gosh, 200 and what? There's no way I would never pay that. I promise you. I think that's exactly why I stopped. That's exactly why I stopped collecting, dog. That's exactly why I stopped. There's no way I would pay that much money for that at all, because I've seen the prices of what they were before. There's no way. Like, if I was just not getting into it, I still wouldn't do it. But I would be like, oh damn, I guess it's just expensive. But I've seen what the prices were before. Like, there's no way I'm paying that type of money, dog. There's no
And,
possible
I mean,
way,
I'll
dog.
show you guys,
There's
like,
no. Look at that.
boxes based off of
Hold up.
best selling right now on TCG Player. I think I'm on the second page. Let me go to the first page. But these are like the best selling booster boxes right now. And you're seeing like, here's Surging Sparks. at $230 as one of the top selling sealed booster boxes right now at this current time.
Nah, that's
and you can
crazy.
see sales on the side here. I believe this is like you know what I mean? Like these are the different items sold. You could see right here
$234,
every,
bro,
I guess, couple of days, January 9th
for a
to the
booster
11th,
box.
6th to the 8th. Like 154 sold, 127 sold at this price, 115 at that price, 149 at that price. And this is just TC Player. You know, we have conventions, we have eBay, we have TikTok, we have whatnot, we have all these apps, all these buyers
Nah, that's crazy.
marketplaces for all this stuff right now. But what it seems like is happening to me, again, this is just my opinion, is that like all these boxes are just like, this is Paldea Evolved, and it's almost like people are just buying
Nah,
these,
bro, stop
and they
it.
just keep going up, and people just keep buying them, and it's
No way, bro. No way. Paldea Evolve is for one box is $200. 200, bro. You lying? Okay, bro. No fucking way. I was opening. I was like Paldea Evolve was one of the boxes I was opening back when I was actually still cracking open packs and stuff. Right. A box like I could get a box for like $100 even. You know what I'm saying? 105. 120 at the max. 120 was like the highest I would go. 200 is nuts for a modern day set. That is crazy. $200? Who? Who is paying $200 for that? There's no way, bro. Y'all gotta stop it. Y'all gotta stop it. Y'all driving the prices up, man. People who are buying this are driving the prices up. You keep buying stuff like this, they gonna keep selling it for this price, bro. There's no way. There's no way on God's green earth I'm doing that, bro. No, 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 no. If I can't get it when it first come out, I'm not buying it resale. Especially if y'all selling it for $200. You got the whole game messed up. I'm trying not to cuss right now. They got the whole game messed up. They got me. They got me all the way. No way, bro. No way.
it's tough because
That's
I
nuts.
feel like this is affecting
That's nuts,
the
man.
average collector so much, and I'm afraid of
That's nuts.
I'm afraid of what's happening now with the TCG. I'm afraid of what's happening with this people, enthusiasts of the game, people that genuinely love Pokemon, whether it's the games or the cards, people that are just enthusiastic about the brand, who love collecting the cards, who honestly, and I know, like, you could say, well, just take a step back. It's just cardboard. Like, this is not a necessity in life. This is not food. This is not water. But, dude, this is people's entertainment. This is pulls people away from the grind of life and is something that makes a lot of people happy that they can enjoy. And it's really upsetting when this is, I feel like, being taken away. It feels like it's being taken away from your average Pokemon card enthusiast, collector, player, whatever that may be. And look, I'm not against people getting into the hobby and jumping in, and anybody being a part of the hobby. I've said that since day one of starting this channel, that we would always be open to people coming into the hobby, to sharing the.
My bad. Hold on.
These prices are going to start.
I'll tell you right now, bro. I'm against it right now. I'm against it. If you're entering the hobby to make a profit, get the fuck on somewhere, bro. Like, get on somewhere. Like, we don't want you. I'm sorry, nigga. PokeRev gonna be nice. He gonna say it was nice. Let me tell you how I really feel, bro. I'm not here to make money off of Pokemon, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at all. Not off cards, not none of that. You know what I'm saying? I like live streaming and stuff like that. That don't affect nobody. Me live streaming the game, it doesn't raise the price of the game. You know what I'm saying? But y'all buying all these cards for these high ass prices, y'all are messing the whole game up. Y'all are messing the whole game up, man. That is crazy, bro. This is supposed to be a fun hobby, bro. This is not supposed to be an investment for your future. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you need the money, that's one thing. But like, come on, dog. Most of the time, most of these people who are doing this stuff already have money. You know, you're not buying 12 booster packs or booster boxes of something if you broke. You're not doing that. You have to already have some type of money, dog. So the people who are doing that already have money. There's no reason to. You're just driving the price up for people like me. I don't got it. I'm not. I ain't the richest. I'm not the richest. I'm by far not the richest motherfucker on earth. I'll tell you that right now. Like I'm what they would call middle class, but even I would not bet. I would not do that, bro. I would not. That's crazy. Not for investment. Now, if I was doing like a video, you know, what I'm saying, I would buy like 2 or 3 booster boxes, but I'm opening them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to keep them sealed. I can't keep nothing sealed. It's really hard. It's hard. It's been hard for me to keep this box sealed, let alone, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep a whole room. Like you see how Poker Rap got all this stuff in the back that's sealed up like that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. The temptation would be too real for me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Them boxes would have been open, man. That whole back would have been empty, or been filled with something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Start
know.
coming back down. But this is the situation we're in right now. So on my end, I just want to put this video out there. I'm not trying to cause this huge fear and panic, but I feel like I need to put this content out there. I feel like I need to put it out there for myself. I feel like I need to put it out there for all of you guys in the community. I feel like it needs to the conversation needs to continue, and we need to get back on the right path for Pokemon collecting and Pokemon playing the game and just Pokemon cards in general, because I feel like we're going down the wrong path right now, and it doesn't feel good. So the first thing is just to get the conversation out there. If you're a Pokemon card content creator, I would definitely suggest, and again, we need to stick together here. We need to not start this thing of just fighting each other and you know, like this whole big thing of people just arguing and dividing us
Facts,
even
man.
more.
Facts.
I feel like we need to band together
Facts.
and create content. Hey, Pokemon, we really would we really hope that you could print more Pokemon cards. We really hope you can build up more of infrastructure to be able to meet the demand, to drive the prices back down and build the supply up, because they did not do enough over the last 4 years when they said they were going to, and it's not even close. And that's the scary part, is I don't know how fast they could scale something like this up, but they are one of the most profitable companies, I feel like, in the world, I would assume. So I feel like they definitely have the money for it and the connects and everything to make that happen. But yeah, I would just put it out there. We need more stuff printed. The other thing is, I would suggest, honestly, don't buy this stuff for $20 a pack.
Thank you.
Don't do it.
Facts.
If there's no one to sell it to, then the price, people will compete against each other. I know it's easier said than done, because a lot of people want this product and it's hugely hyped and everything like that.
Man, fuck, it's
the other
real
thing
easy.
on my end that I want to do is I'm going to continue giving away Prismatic Evolutions products and videos. We do giveaways like almost daily here.
Hey man, if you doing giveaways, bro, go ahead and throw something my way, Poker Rev. I need that, bro. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. DM me. Do whatever you got to do. I need all that immediately. Oh, my shit is freezing. What the heck going on? Yeah, I need that, bro. I need you to go ahead and just start with me. I'll spread the word. I'll be like, hey man, Poker Rev, he out here blessing people. Throw me a bone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, us content creators have to stick together, brother. We gotta be in this together, man. You my brother. You fam, bro. You fam, Poker Rev. I've been watching you since I got into this Pokemon creation thing, man. Content creator. All that, man. I've been, I ain't gonna say I'm your biggest supporter, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Come on. I fucks with you. You the inspiration. Use the inspiration, bro. Throw something my way. What you mean?
And I keep giving away Prismatic as much as possible. I'm going to start donating all the bulk that I get from videos to players, so at local card shops or I can ship them out to different shops across the U.S. I mean, obviously, like I don't have like this crazy like supply to help everybody, but like I'm just gonna put that out there for people to be able to play the game. I mean, have cards that could help them potentially, and yeah, just kind of like getting the word out there that it doesn't feel right and it's not good, and I'm just worried. That's it. Like I'm just genuinely worried. I love this hobby. This hobby has changed my life in so many ways. I can't even begin to explain it, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way about that. But it's been a huge, huge, huge part of my life, and it's really helped me through a lot of different situations, and it's taken my mind off a lot of different things that I've been going through, and I'm sure a lot of other people go through things, and everybody goes through something in life. But
Okay, we're done with this. Dope video though. Dope video. Finally, somebody has spoken up about it. You know, I'm not big of a content I'm not big enough of a content creator to actually speak up on stuff like this. So I just kind of just left it alone. Let's see what the people in the comments talking about. Cause man, there is no way. Let's stop buying poker rail packs as well. These influencers selling mystery packs are part of the problem too. Dang, bro, why they coming after my boy, man? That's messed up. And then I just went and liked them all. Hold on, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Oh my gosh. How many cases do you have sealed, Poker Rail? How much prismatic did you get? Good grief. Why they coming after Poker Rail like that? Man, he trying to help. What you mean? That's what y'all not about to do. Y'all not about to come after my boy, bro. But nah, that was funny as hell. All right, let's get to some. Let's get to some. Let's find something to watch. Let's find something to watch, man. Let's find something to watch. 22 minutes, god damn. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I about to say, should I react to one of my card opening videos? But y'all don't give a fuck about that. uh, it should be cringe though, man. Why rewatching your own videos sometimes be kind of cringe. Oh man, cause especially when you first was beginning. I feel whatever. I feel like there's nothing wrong with being opening packs for as a content creator. I don't know why. I don't think we're part of the problem, bro. We just it's a fun thing. We're trying to share our experience. There's not too many people around us that fuck with Pokemon, so we come to the internet to the Pokemon community to share our, you know what I'm saying, our excitement. Did any of y'all get to see my my epic fail yesterday on my Nuzlocke, bro? That shit was terrible. Straight trash. Hold on, let me switch over real quick. That junk was trash, bro. So sad. So sad. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. I gotta do. Hey. Alright. Yeah, man. Anyways, oh my gosh. Look, man, Pokemon has my shit lagging. Why my shit lagging so bad, bro? What is happening? Okay. Okay. Anyways, all right. Oh boy. So, bro, look, man, Pokemon has a deep, a place in my heart, bro. Cause for one, man, I've gotten my ass beat about Pokemon, dog. I've gotten my ass beat about Pokemon. Let me tell y'all something, bro. When I was in, I want to say, what grade was I? Had to be. I was in elementary school, so I think it was like my fourth or fifth grade year. My fourth or fifth grade year, right? I was at home chilling, you know, and for some reason I had to go in my parents' room for something. I can't remember what it was, man. I had to go in my parents' room for something, and I seen like this wad of cash. It was like, man, when I tell you, bro, it had to be like the stack. It was like a folded stack of money that was like this thick. You know what I'm saying? And I seen nothing but like hundreds for like, it was like hundreds and fifties and a few twenties. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm like, damn, this is like $1 million. I ain't know no better. Nigga. I was a kid. I ain't know. I was like, it's like $1 million. They ain't gonna miss. You know, he ain't gonna. I think it was definitely my pop's money. I was like, he ain't gonna miss 200. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna miss $200. So I take the $200. You know what I'm saying? And he did not know. He did not know that money was missing, like at all. He did not know that shit was gone. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing about it. He wasn't stressed about it. I think I held the $200 for like 2 or 3 days. He didn't say a word. So mind you, that same week, I get on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. I got 200 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I got my Pokemon cards with me. There was a kid on the bus who had this I swear, he had this holographic B drill that I really wanted. Okay, he had this holographic B drill that I really wanted, and I was like, shit. I was like, hey, bro, I trade you for it. He's like, no, I don't want to trade it. This is one of my favorite cards. I don't want to trade it. I don't want to trade it. I was like, shit, you know, this. All right, look, fair warning, y'all. This is gonna be one of the dumbest transactions you will ever hear in your life, okay? So please do not judge fourth grade me, okay? I was in fourth grade. I didn't really know the value of money, okay? I was just like, you know, shit, it's just paper. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I was like, hey, bro, I give you $100 for it. He's like, $100? Let me see. So I gave him the 100. I showed him the 100. I was like, look, see? Yeah, you see this 100? It could be all yours, bro. You pass me that B drill. Easy money, man. My boy said, heck yeah. We traded. He said, I'm going to take my mama to Applebee's. That was literally what he said. I remember it to this day. He said, I'm going to take my mama to Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. Appreciate you. I was like, yeah, I got the card I wanted. It felt good, man. I was like, this how rich people feel? You just buy what you want whenever? I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boy, I'm living it up. Living it up. I felt good for a whole 24 hours. I felt great. I felt amazing, bro. I felt amazing. Next day. Next day, boy. Oh my gosh, man. This is the quickest. This kid here, bro. He got me in trouble. I don't know how I get in trouble, first of all. Anyways, all right, so I get called up to the front office. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you know, I'm like, I'm a good kid for the most part. Besides the fact I just stole $200 from my daddy. But besides that, I'm a good kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't get in trouble. I never got in trouble. I was very antisocial. I ain't really talk to nobody like that. So I get called up to the office. I'm like, okay, what's going on? There's like, Cameron, the principal. The principal's like, Cameron, where'd you such and such says that you gave him this $100. Where did you get $100 from? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, Cameron. Don't lie to me. And I'm just like, I don't know. You know, I'm lying, of course. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then she shows me the 100, and she's like, he already told us everything. Where'd you get the $100? And I was like, I found it. Where'd you find it at? And I'm nervous, and I'm just like, I found it outside. I found it outside the outside school, and I found it, and I picked it up, and And she's like, no, tell the truth. I'm gonna call your parents. I was like, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I found it outside my house. I was trying to tell her everything but the truth, because I was like, my daddy gonna kill me, Man, when I tell you, boy, I sat down, I lied for like five, 6 minutes until she was like, all right, I'm just going to call you. I'm gonna have to call your mom. She called my mama, tell my mama everything. Then they put the phone. She put me on the phone with her. First thing my mama say is, I'm gonna call you daddy, right? Where'd you get that money? I was like, I got it off y'all dresser. So I already know, So I'm calling your daddy. He gonna come pick you up. And I was like, no, please don't. My man, when I tell you, my daddy is 6'5", nigga, 6'5", bro. I'm 6'4" now, but at the time I was a kid, nigga. So my dad is huge, and he big, nigga. Like, so I'm terrified. And I'm like, please don't, nigga. Please, you with me, please. Whatever, something, anybody, nigga. Let Granny with me, something. Just not my daddy. My daddy ain't never drove so fast to come get me, at no point in my life. As an adult, as a kid. Oh shit! Speaking of the goddamn, hold up. Who is this? That's weird. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, that's funny. I was not expecting that. What was I? Anyways, man, my pops pulled up on me with the quickness, man. When I tell you, that was the fastest I ever seen my pops come anywhere to come pick me up. Hey, that man was late to pick me up from basketball games, to pick me up from my grandma's house, and he's been late to pick me up from everywhere on earth. But when it came to that $200, that boy came in the quickness, like faster than I would have expected. Cause they literally was like, yeah, oh, oh my gosh. Anyways, he picks me up. He don't say a word to me. Like, he don't say not a word, nigga. Like, not one word. He don't say Nathaniel. Whole ride home. It took us like 5, 6 minutes to get home, nigga. But they felt like forever. I'm sitting in there. We get in the garage. We pull up to the house, right? And he like, hey, bro. He didn't say that. He didn't say, hey, bro, because that's not how he talks. But he was just like, he's like, I want you to go upstairs, you know what I'm saying, and get ready. I already knew what that meant. It meant I was about to get my butt whooped. Now, that's back when, whooping your kids was legal. I'm pretty sure it's still legal, but now it's frowned upon, I guess. But still, back then, it was glorified, Whooping your kids was like, hey, man, hey, whoop your kids now. But anyways, yeah, man. So I ran upstairs, bro. Shot upstairs. I put on about 5 layers of clothes, 5 pants, 5 shirts, 2 sweatshirts. I was out there looking like the Michelin Man, but I was just swelled up. He get up there. He's like, man, take that shit off. He said, take that shit off, man. I was like, what you mean? I'm just, this, and he started pulling that shit off me. And I got my ass whooped, boy. That had to be one of the worst ass whoops I ever got, bro. I ain't stole that since. And on top of that, man, I think that's when my fall off for Pokemon started. I was like, you know what? Fuck Pokemon. I was afraid to ask for Pokemon shit after that. After that ass whooping, I ain't want to ask for nothing. I ain't want to, hey, Pops, I get some more Pokemon cards. I ain't want to trigger no memories of the $200 that I took. He ended up getting his money back. But also, like, yeah, I was terrified, man. I think that's when I switched to That's when I switched to Yu-Gi-Oh. That's when I switched to Yu-Gi-Oh, man. That had to be one of the most terrifying ass whoops I had ever received, dog. Ever. But hey, man, it's all good though. Why is my shit got that fucking spazzing, bro? Oh my gosh. It ain't supposed to be lagging like this, though. It's not lagging now though. Like we good. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright. So anyways. We good on here. Yeah, alright. We gotta get back to it now, buddy. You gotta get back to it. Well, really, that's really all I wanted to do is, react to that, man. Because, Pokemon cards has a deep, thing in my heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, as an adult, man, it's just something I really enjoy and to do in my pastime, man. Something, that I can enjoy by myself. I ain't gotta share with nobody for real. Hold on, let's see. Nah, 24 minutes, crazy. What is this? Is this like the new set or something? Hold on, let me. I don't fuck with that guy like that anyway. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh. Let's see. Iconic moments of all time. I wanna be the very best. Hold on, we gotta watch this real quick. Yeah, Sirski. Hopefully this goes well. What's up with all the commercials, man? This is ridiculous. That's one thing I also hate about the streaming culture. I'm about to go back to buying DVDs, bro, because streaming and all this other stuff is bullcrap. You gotta watch commercials for everything. Even if you paying money, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for commercials and stuff and all that. Now we can get to it. Hopefully Mojo don't strike my video, bro. They love doing that shit. That's why I stopped reacting to stuff. Hold on. Where you at? Two hours ago now. That should be before that. I ain't been on here an hour, have I? No, like 40 minutes. Oh, there we go. I'm about to say, nigga, should be still here. Here we go. Yeah, we up. Alright, let's get to it, boy. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most iconic Pokemon anime moments.
Whoa, Charizard! Amazing!
It evolved!
evolved into
Amazing.
Charizard.
Number 10,
All right,
Pikachu
Mojo.
versus Raichu.
Don't
There's
start,
more
don't
to
start,
raising a Pokemon
goddamn
than forcing it to evolve.
striking my shit,
and I
man.
like
Come
this
on.
Pikachu just the way it is.
We'd seen Pikachu take a loss before, but somehow this defeat at the hands of Lieutenant Surge's Raichu was just devastating. It seemed that Ash would have no chance at getting the gym badge unless he evolved Pikachu with a Thunderstone, something Pikachu just wasn't comfortable with. But there's a reason why Ash and Pikachu are the heroes of this story. They have courage and perseverance.
Yeah, fat ass Raichu wasn't
They
had
were
no,
able to
had
figure
no
out that
opportunity
by
to really do no
evolving
real
Raichu
smoke.
too soon,
He got slower.
missed out on some moves only
boy
a
got
Pikachu
slower.
could learn.
Appreciate the
Utilizing
sub,
his
man.
agility technique, Pikachu was able to easily
sub
take
on
down
YouTube.
his
That's what
seemingly
I'm talking about,
far
man.
stronger foe in their rematch.
You should be proud. You and your Pikachu really
Appreciate
fought
that,
good
my guy.
together.
Number 9, Cynthia's Flex. Apparently, Paul skipped the day at trainer school where they explained how powerful a regional champ really is. On reputation alone, this fight's over before either call their first Pokemon, and nothing Paul does can change that.
Smoke.
In fact, not even type coverage and his bench of reserve Mons can stop it from becoming the most one-sided battle in the entire series. Admittedly, there's some worthwhile gratification in seeing the prideful Paul get wrecked by just one Pokemon. The fact it comes in the form of Paul's long overdue comeuppance just makes it all the better. At least he can take solace that it's a mercifully quick defeat.
But Garchomp was like, "That's it? That's all you got, Playboy?" Yeah, but that man needed. He should be nervous, man. They don't, hey, that's a tough position to be in for anybody. But what I really want to talk about is this Cartoon Network logo down below, man. Classic, man. I love that. I love that, man. That's nostalgic. Dang, boy, that made me feel old, man. God dang. You said I gotta play Pokemon TCG. I never actually played the actual game, or like the card game. Like I like to collect the cards, but I ain't never actually played the actual. Have I? Like I did as a kid, but I ain't know the actual rules. We was just playing like we was making up our own rules as we went. You know what I mean? So, oh, dude, that's something I might have to look into. Maybe I'll do a vlog or something on that.
Number 8,
That should be
Bye
crazy.
Bye Butterfree.
Well, I guess you have to leave us now, don't you?
They have to cross the ocean to start their new family.
As a kid, we all tuned into the show to watch Ash collect as many Pokemon as he could. We never expected him to leave some behind though. Being the first Pokemon Ash caught himself, he had a strong bond with Butterfree, but
Ash-
during their
Ash
trip
is
to
on some
Saffron
BS.
City, he had no choice but to say goodbye. It was the
Ash
season
on
of
some
love
BS,
for
dog.
Butterfree, who just happened to find his perfect partner in the adorable pink Butterfree.
Don't worry.
The
I'll
shiny
just tell all the
Butterfree.
other Pokemon that you're on a trip, and you'll come back someday, maybe.
First of all, Ash is. Hey, bro, Ash has got to be the worst trainer to have as a Pokemon dog. He stay leaving his Pokemon. He abandoned Butterfree. He abandoned Pidgeotto. He abandoned Charizard. He abandoned Squirtle. He abandoned. But then he ended up leaving Bulbasaur with somebody or something. This man is the only person Pokemon he kept with him the most was Pikachu. Really, that was really it. Or whatever starter he starts with. Whatever the starter he has at the beginning of each series is the only Pokemon he keeps throughout the whole. He'll end up just giving, letting it go. Hey, go do your thing, dog. Take care, man. I think it's because Ash's pops wasn't in his life. You know what I'm saying? That man was making terrible decisions, bro. What my boy say? No, it's fire and it's getting really popular. It just came out in November. Wait, what just came out in November? What you talking about? His first set of Pokemon was released, but I think they came back in some special. All I know is he stay abandoning his Pokemon, bro. Oh God, but he stay abandoning his Pokemon. Oh my goodness, worst trainer on earth.
When it was time for the two to fly off into the sunset, we're given a series of flashbacks to all their times together before this parting. It's an emotional farewell that still makes us tear up to this day.
Have a good trip, Butterfree! Take care of yourself!
In a world we must defend.
Number 7. Kalos Finals. This isn't the first time Ash proved himself in a regional league, and it certainly wouldn't be the last. But more than any other tournament, it really felt like he deserved to win this one.
It's a surprise thunderbolt from Pikachu! Can Metagross withstand it?
Ash's
talking about
journey
Pokemon
across
TCG?
Kalos pushed him to new heights, both as a person and a trainer. Just to prove it, he even unlocked a powerful new form called Ash Greninja.
Hold on. You talking? Wait, is it? You talking about the actual the TCG, like the trading card game? You talking about like this? Or are you talking about like an app? Because TCG been around since I was a kid. I don't think it came out in November. You got to be talking about like an app or something, right?
Palucha is unable to battle!
With that on his side, his first crack at the league's grand finals featured some of the best action the series had seen till then. Unfortunately, this bout is better remembered for Ash's eventual loss than anything else, but that doesn't take away from everything he accomplished to even get there.
Dang! Oh, so it is an app. I might have to download it then. I might have to download it. Dang, bro, y'all seen that?
Number 6.
Oh no, we gotta run it back. Hold on. Run it back.
Get there.
My boy didn't even see it coming. God dang. Ooh, that shit was ugly.
Number 6. Alolan League Champ. After 1,000 episodes of continued disappointment, most fans had accepted the fact that this perennial 10-year-old would never achieve his goal, at least not anytime soon. So it put the entire internet into a frenzied uproar when Ash finally won a Pokemon League.
Damn.
It came after a hype but rather understated tournament, though the outcome alone is enough to make it practically iconic. Given the tense rivalry between Ash and Glaceon, having their final match close with a duel of Lycanroc forms just feels right.
So that's how you say a lightning rock? That shit look dangerous. Look like he about to slit his throat right there, boy. Hold up. That was kind of dangerous, dog. Look at that. Hold on. He said, "Psych, psych." Yeah, look at that. Y'all seen that? Hey, that looks dangerous. His skin must be made out of goddamn sandpaper or something. Some steel, nigga. Something. It should have been blood all on the screen right then, boy. That was ooh. Imagine if Pokemon wasn't rated PG. Boy, this would have got ugly. That was ugly. Oh my god. Play that.
No matter how he did it, the fact that Ash won at all marked a welcome sign that Pokemon was officially growing up.
Boy.
Number 5. Ash stops Mewtwo.
The hour of my vengeance draws near.
Mewtwo was brought into this world as nothing more than a tool for power. He came to resent humanity and questioned why Pokemon would live in.
First of all, top 10 Pokemon movies of all time. Actually, in the top 2, and it ain't 2, if you know what I mean. Number 1, boy, this is the OG right here. OG, man. This movie made me one of the biggest Pokemon fans on earth, bro. Oh my god.
In harmony with them. He wouldn't find that answer until the climactic moments of his clash with Mew, when Ash valiantly jumped in between their attacks, sacrificing his own life.
Stop!
This act of selflessness and the emotion of all the Pokemon around him was a wake-up call for the feared creature.
Bro, I was in tears as a kid. This movie brought out emotions I ain't know I had on everything I love, man. Hey, man, Pokemon. Hey, man, I'm about to cry right now, bro. Cause I mean, if you really think about it, you know, if you really think about it, this is a real touching moment. My boy risked his life to save his Pikachu, bro. And then all the other Pokemon seen it, it was like, oh, dang, bro. So not all humans are assholes. Wow. That's crazy. So now everybody crying, everybody in tears. Ash toast. Cooked. Done for. You about to see.
Fighting ceased, and Mewtwo gave us what may just be one of the greatest lines in anime history.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life
Tell me.
that determines who you are.
Number
Mewtwo on some bullshit. Man, what did he just say? That wasn't deep. Rewind it back. No. You the one that killed him, right? Am I tripping? Hold on, go back. Who sent the killing shot?
climactic moments of his clash with Mew, when Ash valiantly jumped in between their attacks, sacrificing his own life. This act of selflessness
Oh, so he wasn't protecting Pikachu. He was protecting. Okay, but still, bruh. Okay.
and the emotion of
Okay.
all the Pokemon
Come on
around
now.
him was a
on
wake-up
now,
call
buddy.
for the feared creature. The fighting ceased, and Mewtwo gave us what may just be one of the greatest lines in anime history.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Number 4, Charizard vs Magmar. It took a little while, but Ash finally got his trademark fire type to ignite on the battlefield. Against the fiery Cinnabar gym leader Blaine, Charizard decided to stop using Rest. Instead, he spat a flamethrower and flapped those wings all the way to a shiny new gym badge.
Oh, yeah, I remember
The
this.
blazing showdown with Magmar is as hot as it comes, and not just because it's in an actual volcano. However, the real novelty of this fight is finally seeing Ash earn Charizard's respect. Even though it didn't last, this glimpse of what the pair could accomplish summed up the best parts of Pokemon training with one red-hot duel.
My boy. Hey. My boy straight up tossed him straight into the
3.
lava, dog. Hold up. Hey, hold on.
Even though it didn't last, this glimpse of what the pair could accomplish summed up the best parts of Pokemon training with one
what's
red-hot
going on,
duel.
Anita? Get on somewhere, boy. Get on somewhere.
Number
I think he tossed him in there like he was seasoning some food or something. What's going on? God dang, he didn't have to do him like that, bro. He did not have to do him like that. Charizard, why'd you do him like that?
3, Ash becomes
That's when Charizard became one of my favorite Pokemon, bro. He ain't top 10 no more. There's too many other Pokemon out now, but at the time, he was definitely top 10, bro. You couldn't really dispute it, you know. So I mean, it is what it is. But now, you know, he top 10 for sure though. Top 10 as far as like overall, everybody that's a Pokemon fan, he's definitely in your top 5, bro. He's definitely your top 5. Pikachu, Charizard, You know what I mean? Them right there is in your top 5 all time, bro. Got to be.
Comes World Champ. For over 25 years, Ash had dreamed of becoming a Pokemon Master. And now, by defeating Leon, he's actually done it. This is more than just an iconic Pokemon moment, it's arguably the franchise's most important episode ever. Not just for its unprecedented effect on the series, but also for its jaw-dropping epic final fight. It's got nostalgic callbacks, it's got fantastic animation, and it's got gorgeous music. But more than that, it succeeds because it's the culmination of everything the show had been building to since Pikachu's first Thundershock.
Bam.
There's no denying it now, Ash really is the very best like no one ever was.
Charizard turned into a merry-go-round. Thanks.
Number 2, Rivalry Showdown. From the very start, Ash's priority has always been to
Alright, so listen up. State Farm.
So we're not gonna do is listen to the commercial. Well, anyways, yeah, Charizard. Well, first of all, yeah, Charizard went in on that last battle, and secondly, Ash and Gary. Ash and Gary is a rivalry of all rivalries when it comes to Pokemon, bro. I don't know who had the better rivalry, but Gary was the top tier, man. I hate Gary to this day, and I don't know why. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I could not give you a real reason why I don't like him. He was an a-hole to Ash, so that's just what it is. You know, it's just what it is, my boy.
From the very start, Ash's priority has always been to become a Pokemon Master. But surely knocking Oak's grandson down a peg or two was definitely high on the to-do list. As a result, their fated confrontation at the Silver Conference felt like the culmination of the entire series to that point.
Blastoise! Use Hydro Pump, then you can stop Charizard in its tracks!
Fittingly, it has all the emotional heft and intense showdowns to do the climactic battle justice. Whether it's Tauros finally getting the spotlight, Snorlax's insane rampage, or Charizard's iconic seismic toss, it's clear this is Pokemon at its best.
That Metal Claw makes a clean hit! This could be it!
After all, nothing sums up the idea of getting stronger better than finally overcoming an age-old rival. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about instead of a Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. His tardiness meant he was left with a certain electric mouse as
this
his
is definitely
partner.
the most iconic
It was
moment,
neither
man.
of their first choice.
This is when we
and it
first
didn't
met
take long before
Pikachu
the
and
wrong
Ash,
kind
man.
of sparks started to fly.
It's also known
Wait,
as
hold on.
electric mouse.
What did he say? He said, "Remember when Heracross took that fire blast from Gary's Magmar?" Hell no, when did that happen? Alright, I gotta look that up after this.
Usually shy, but can sometimes have an electrifying personality.
But after a few Spearow pecked away at their reservations, the two became the very heart and soul of the whole franchise.
Damn.
That shot of the two looking at the now clear sky as Ho-Oh soars past will forever be ingrained in our memories.
Facts.
We knew that we were watching something truly special.
What's that?
There is no data. There are still
Ho-Oh,
Pokemon yet to be identified.
Oh,
Which Pokemon moment lives in your head forever? Let us know in those comments below.
my boy said what? Alright, Heracross versus Magmar. Let's look that up. How you spell it? There we go. No, it's Magmar, right? You said Magmar. I'm tripping. There we go. Was it this? Magmar versus, or I'm trying to find it. Which battle was it, man? Let me see. How long is this video? A minute 37? I don't think that's it.
Saving money feels right.
I'm trying to see if he. Oh, this was it, huh? All right, let's see.
Unfair with a horn attack! Heracross, use your endure!
Leer.
Heracross, give your Leer attack a try! Heracross, Fury attack!
Crush it with your metal claws!
Heracross, Mega Horn now!
Magmar, flamethrower!
Yeah, Heracross.
Cross, use Sleep Talk!
That had to be what you was talking about. Heracross should have been cooked right then. I wish I was playing the game and they talking about, well, he used Mega Horn and it deflected the flamethrower. No, sir. He should have been cooked. He should have been on somebody's menu that day. He should have been on somebody's menu that day. Ain't no way. Let's see. What else should I look at? What do I feel like watching, man? What do I feel like watching, bro? What should I watch, y'all? Chat. What should I watch, chat? I'm not high. When dumb people get arrested at their jobs. Wait, I built working Pokeballs you can throw, kind of? What's this about?
Machine learning is advancing, but businesses wonder if some machines can keep up.
Let's welcome our new coworker, Jeff.
I built a brand new batch of working Pokeballs after receiving a lot of feedback on my last version.
My shit
And we'll be putting it to the test by actually letting it leave my hands. But first, let's talk about what I aim to change. Color was a big one. A lot of people pointed out the red was just too dark. The button placement was also a major critique. In some designs like the old cards, the button is on the bottom, but a lot of viewers wanted it on the top lid. Another common request was that I make them durable enough to throw. My first version broke when I looked at it the wrong way, so I'll be trying my best to make this happen. And finally, everyone expected this to shrink. I feel like if I was able to do this, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos. Given my current track record, that doesn't seem likely. Jesus. Now, I know I'm a people pleaser, so let's just get straight into this build and attempt to make the internet happy. I started by modifying my previous Pokeball design. I wanted to focus on beefing up the lids so they were thick enough for max durability, build in some ports for charging and power control to clean things up, and refine the electronics so that I could fit a bit more inside. I thought adding LEDs to the inside of the balls would also be interesting. I also wanted to make not one, but 3 of these, so I also modeled up the Great Ball and the Master Ball. Once everything was modeled, I printed a quick PLA prototype to check the fittings before I committed to the real deal.
You know how much,
this prototype pointed out a few spots.
You know how much commitment you gotta have to do this, bro? I ain't that committed. I ain't gonna hold you. I am not that committed, but this is dope. This is definitely one of them items where I'd be like, shut up and take my money for real. I ain't gonna hold
the base electronics mount that could be refined, and I wanted to make sure that everything fit really snug, but that I also had enough room for wires and tolerances.
Oh, she 3D printed
I made some
it
quick
too.
changes, and then I got ready to load up my Form 4. Using the Formlabs software Preform, I got all 3 balls ready to go. I used Formlabs durable resin for my prints to make sure that these were built to last, and watched the Form 4 go to work. The result was beautiful and made this entire process super easy for me, especially since I could just wirelessly send the prints to the printer. One thing I didn't know that ended up playing in my favor was that the durable resin was clear, which made lighting the inside of the ball even easier for me. After printing, I washed all of the Pokeball prints for 30 minutes, and then I cured them for 60 minutes at 60 Celsius for max strength. Once I had all my parts printed, I had to remove supports and do some cleanup so that I could properly test how they worked and start fitting electronics to them. Then I was finally ready to start making some upgrades. We are replacing the SD card reader. The power or the lithium ion battery used to sit right here, and then there's an SD card reader right here. So instead, we're putting a DF Player Mini into this thing, which basically combines the SD card reader the SD card reader and the amp into one board. And then in place of the SD card reader, we have a recharge board, so we can recharge the lithium ion battery.
Nigga, I am lost. Nigga, I am not. I am lost. I got a what? You got a blood test done today. Oh man.
Through these little ports through here, so we don't have to pop the bottom out and like do that whole messy thing from last time. This time I'm gonna try to get everything as tight as possible so there's not like a ton of extra wires creating like big bulges and masses in this. You know, like put pressure on the outer shell and can break it.
No more big bulges.
So yeah, we're gonna start with this DF Player Mini first because we need to make sure this code works with the DF Player Mini since it's the only really big change we're making. So that way it fits nicely under the DF player and into the cord thing. I knew that the sound effects were usually the hardest for me to figure out, so I tackled them first. I'm putting the button on the top this time so people can stop complaining in my comment section. It just makes it harder because this right here is going to be harder to hide. There's going to be a bunch of wires and stuff, so. While I was wiring things up, I slowly started to realize that things weren't working out. I had ordered cheap DF Player clones off Amazon that I believed had a chip that didn't work. This meant that I had to place an order for genuine ones, and that would be delayed for another 5 days. Which obviously wasn't ideal. I decided to move on forward without it to save some time and get the rest of the system going.
Oh my gosh.
So now that we have both these servos hooked up,
this video is so confusing. I'm trying to
tell you. Got the button hooked up. Now we're going to
I just want to see the end product
system. Now basically what I did with my recent Pro.
Uh-oh.
It's fucking.
We prepared a story. Mufasa, we have to jump. Ah!
Beautiful.
His eyeball!
Once I glued it all together, I tested and realized the length of the lift arm determined how reliably it worked. All I had to do was cut a new piece out for the lift arm, and I had my first Pokeball finally built.
Hello?
The first Pokeball was successful, and I will admit I did throw it around a bit already, but you'll see that along with the others later.
God, it looks so perfect.
Now that I had one done though, I had to build 2 others, which meant doing all of this over again. Twice. I'm moving my Pokeball for good luck.
My shit lagging, bro.
Pokeball done.
Pokeball done. So I have to do 2 more of these guys. I'm going to do the Great Ball and the Master Ball. I have all of the materials.
What is happening right now?
For 2 more of these guys, I'm just going to speed assemble these so I can just chuck these across my yard.
Baseball pitch?
Baseball pitch?
Baseball pitch?
I posted a preview of this on my Instagram, and people are very upset that I didn't throw this at like 90 miles an hour. So
against the concrete floor.
the Great Ball is going to be the sacrifice, I think, for that test. We'll see. Now that we had 2 more balls to build, it was time for a montage.
My shit lagging, bro. Cross is one of your favorites. It's a dope Pokemon though.
His eye's out. Put his eye back in. Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Also, hi, I cut my hair.
I had to stop recording because I didn't want more pressure on you. It takes a little part of your soul.
You know, like the noises that No Face makes in Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Does she do it though?
So like I said before, each ball had its own unique catch rate, just like the anime and the games. I did change the percentages just slightly to make sure there was enough of a difference that was visible, but I'm really proud of the outcome.
That's dope. That's dope. If I could really get that, that'd be crazy.
It was really interesting because the Great Ball and Master Balls have heavier lids, and their animations changed a bit due to this. They didn't roll forward as much after a failed catch.
This shit is pissing me off.
The Master Ball ended up being the easiest one to program for obvious reasons. There was no randomization to worry about.
Well, how the hell do that?
We have gathered here today to decide the Pokeball's fate. Worst case scenario, what could happen?
If it opens on the first bounce.
If it opens at all, I think we're kind of in danger. The servo arms are screwed into these, so they shouldn't pop out, so as long as the servo's holding it closed in air,